Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fluent Avenue channel, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Emily.
Hello, Emily. Hello, everyone. It's great to be here.
Hi, David. How are you today?
I am doing great, thank you. And you? You look very happy today.
I am very happy. I'm excited for our topic today.
Oh, yes. It's a very good topic. Very important.
Yes, exactly. But before we start, everyone, please remember to subscribe to our channel.
Yes. And click the like button and please share our podcast with your friends and family. It helps us a lot.
It really does. Okay, so David, are you ready?
I am ready. So, what is our topic today?
Today, our topic is how to talk about your goals in English. This is such a useful topic. We all have goals, right? But talking about them clearly and confidently in English can be challenging.
Absolutely. People often know what their goals are, but they don't always know how to express them, especially in a second language.
So today, we'll help you talk about short-term goals, long-term goals, personal goals, professional goals, everything.
Yes, we'll give examples, common phrases, and show how to use them in real situations. And, of course, we'll do it all in natural conversation, like we always do.
Exactly. So let's start simple. David, how would you describe a goal?
I'd say a goal is something you want to achieve in the future. It can be something you're actively working toward, something you're planning, or even just something you dream about.
That's a perfect definition. And the grammar we use when talking about goals is also important. There are some common expressions people use.
Yes, for example, my goal is to, or I want to, or I'm planning to. These are very helpful sentence starters.
Right. And if you want to sound more advanced, you can say things like, I aim to, or I'm working toward, or I hope to.
Exactly. All of those are native sounding and very natural.
So why don't we start by sharing some of our own goals just as examples?
Okay, but Emily, you go first.
All right. One of my short-term goals is to read more books this year.
That's a great goal. Can you say it again using a different expression?
Sure. I'm planning to read more books this year.
Nice. And now maybe one more?
I'm working toward reading more books this year.
Perfect. See? One goal, many ways to say it.
What about you, David? What's one of your goals?
One of my professional goals is to create more English learning courses online.
Oh, that's a really good one. Can you give a different version too?
Sure. I intend to create more English learning courses online.
Yes, that sounds very professional.
Or even, my long-term goal is to create more English learning courses online.
That's great. And you said something important, long-term goal.
Yes, that's another concept we need to talk about. Short-term versus long-term.
Exactly. So short-term goals are things you want to do soon, maybe this week, this month, or this year.
And long-term goals are things you want to achieve over a longer period, maybe several years or even a decade.
For example, improving your English could be both short-term and long-term.
Absolutely. Short-term, you might say, I want to learn 50 new English words this month.
And long-term, my long-term goal is to speak English fluently.
And that's probably a goal many of our listeners have.
I think so too.
So another useful phrase is one of my biggest goals is.
Yes, it's a great phrase because we often have many goals, and we want to highlight one that's important.
For example, one of my biggest goals is to get a better job.
Or one of my biggest goals is to travel the world.
Or even one of my biggest goals is to improve my communication skills.
That one is especially helpful for students and professionals.
So, speaking of professionals, let's talk about goals in a work or study context.
Yes, many English learners need to discuss their goals for school or job interviews.
Exactly. And in those situations, you want to sound confident and clear.
For example, if you're in a job interview and the interviewer asks, What are your professional goals?
You might say something like, my professional goal is to become a team leader within the next 2 years.
Or, I aim to develop my project management skills.
Or, I'm working toward gaining experience in international business.
Those all sound professional and positive.
Yes, and it's important to be realistic. Not too big, not too small, just something achievable and meaningful.
Another phrase that helps is, in the future, I'd like to.
Yes, that one feels more relaxed and conversational.
For example, in the future, I'd like to move to another country.
Or, in the future, I'd like to learn how to play the guitar.
Or in the future, I'd like to start my own business.
Very nice.
But you know, David, sometimes people feel shy talking about their goals.
Yes, that's true. Sometimes they worry that others will judge them.
And sometimes they're not sure how to express themselves.
So let's talk about ways to express goals politely and comfortably.
Good idea. One gentle phrase is, I'm hoping to.
Yes, that one is soft and friendly.
For example, I'm hoping to lose a little weight this year.
Or, I'm hoping to save more money.
Or, I'm hoping to spend more time with my family.
Exactly. These are very natural everyday goals.
Another friendly phrase is, I'd love to.
Yes, that one shows excitement.
Like, I'd love to visit Japan someday.
Or, I'd love to write a book.
Or, I'd love to learn another language.
Perfect examples.
Now, let's talk a little about structure. When talking about goals, we often use the to plus verb structure.
Yes, for example, I want to learn. My goal is to travel. I hope to finish.
The to plus verb pattern is key. It's almost always the first thing you need.
And it works for short sentences and long sentences.
For example, my goal is to exercise more.
Or a longer one, my goal is to exercise more so I can improve my health.
Great point. Adding a why phrase makes the goal sound deeper and more meaningful.
Yes, let's give more examples.
I want to save more money so I can travel next year.
I'm planning to study harder so I can pass my exam.
I aim to get a promotion so I can support my family better.
These feel realistic and complete.
Another thing, when talking about goals, you can also mention your progress.
Yes, you can say things like, I've started, I'm working on, or I've been trying to.
For example, I've started eating healthier to reach my fitness goals.
Or I'm working on improving my speaking skills.
Or I've been trying to wake up earlier every day.
These phrases show that you're not just dreaming, you're taking action.
Now let's imagine a real conversation about goals.
Okay, let's act it out.
So David, what are your goals for this year?
Well, one of my main goals is to learn more about filmmaking. I've been interested in it for a long time.
That's cool. How are you working toward it?
I've started taking online courses, and I'm hoping to buy a camera soon.
Nice. And what about long-term goals?
Long term, I'd love to make a documentary one day.
Wow, that's amazing.
What about you? What are your goals?
Well, one of my goals is to become more organized.
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm trying to create schedules and set reminders. It helps a lot.
Yes, staying organized is always a good idea.
And long term, I'd love to create a learning retreat where people can study English in nature.
That sounds beautiful. Very relaxing.
Yes, it's a big dream, but I'm working toward it.
And that's all a goal needs, a clear idea and steady effort.
I love that. Now, let's share some everyday common goals our listeners might have and give natural English sentences for each one.
Great idea. Let's do a list-style conversation.
Many people want to improve their English.
They could say, my goal is to improve my speaking skills.
Or, I'm hoping to become more confident when speaking.
Another popular goal is saving money.
Yes, someone might say, I want to save more money this year.
Or I'm planning to reduce my expenses.
Health goals are also common.
They could say, I'm working on exercising more.
Or, I aim to eat healthier.
Relationship goals too.
Like, I hope to spend more time with my family.
Or, I'd love to make new friends this year.
And career goals.
They could say, my goal is to get a better job.
Or, I'm planning to learn new skills for my career.
See, saying your goals doesn't have to be complicated.
Exactly. You just need the right phrases and a little confidence.
And the more you practice saying your goals, the clearer they become.
Yes, it helps your English and your life.
That's true. Talking about your goals can actually motivate you to achieve them.
Definitely. And it also helps other people understand you better.
Before we finish, let's review some of the key phrases from today's podcast.
Good idea. I'll say them slowly so our listeners can repeat.
Go ahead.
My goal is to.
I want to.
I'm planning to.
I'm hoping to.
I'm working toward.
I'd love to.
In the future, I'd like to.
One of my biggest goals is.
These are all perfect for expressing goals in English.
And don't forget, you can add a reason with so I can to make your sentences stronger.
For example, I want to improve my English so I can communicate better at work.
Exactly.
Well, David, I think we covered a lot today.
Yes, this was a great topic. I hope our listeners feel more confident talking about their goals now.
Me too, and we'd love to hear from you.
Yes, tell us in the comments, what is one of your goals?
Use the phrases we taught today.
We really enjoy reading your comments.
All right, everyone, thank you so much for listening.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this podcast.
We appreciate your support.
And we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.
Bye!